This has been happening over a period of time since April. All the stakeholders have been sitting around the table trying to address the challenges that the platinum sector as a whole is actually facing in this country. As we speak now, Kolani, 50% of the mining companies in the platinum mining sector are actually loss-making on current prices and current costs. So it is not surprising to see this kind of developments taking place because the platinum sector is currently severely under stress because of too much supply in the international market. The European market is and the Chinese market is slowing down, and this is where we are actually sending our products. So these are the reasons, and over and above that, the high cost of electricity in South Africa. You would have heard that NERSA is wanting to increase again in electricity. Mining industry has actually seen doubling of electricity prices over a period of time.
Yeah.
Last year, the extended wildcat strikes actually further contributed the low sort of grade production and low productivity levels.
All right, Mr. Mabena, and I understand the problems, and it's good for you to articulate the problems, but here's what some other people are saying. They're saying that part of this is really bad management from people who are running the industry, because about 2 years ago, the price of platinum was at about, $2,000, and of course it has fallen now, but 2 years ago it was really lucrative to be in the platinum sector.
No, it was beyond 2 years ago, Kolani. From the last 2 years, the platinum sector has actually been under pressure, and companies have actually had to endure a lot of debt in order to turn around because they had actually used all their resources to try to help these companies to survive over a period of time.
If it was beyond 2 years ago, but how long ago was it? I mean, people should have anticipated that, the good times aren't there forever.
Oh, yes. People also need to understand that the mining sector is a very, very cyclic sector, which things turn up and down. And remember also that the mining sector is does not control prices, and therefore you have to balance all those things at the same time.
Sure.
So it's not about bad management. It's very much about market conditions. Is
it not about bad management, though? Let me quote you an article this morning in Business Report by Kuseni Dlamini, who happens to have been he is a former head of Anglo American South Africa and also a former director at Anglo Plat. He says the problems in the platinum sector are similar to those in the gold industry about 10 years ago, when it became clear that the cost structures of deepening and aging gold mines were unsustainable. Radical measures had to be taken. Tens of thousands of workers were systematically and carefully managed out of the sector through consultative processes put in place by management, labor, and government. The issue is it's not the first time this is happening, but we have not yet, we didn't see this kind of fallout. It means that now there perhaps is a deficiency in terms of trust. There is no consultation going on, and this is why we're seeing this fallout.
The minister set up a platinum task team as from April last year, if I recall very well, where all the partners, our government, organized labor, and the mining companies have been sitting around the table trying to resolve and trying to find solutions. The Anglo Platinum at the moment has actually said it intends to and is actually putting the necessary notice so that it can go into extensive consultation. It has not said we will retrench 14,000. It says there are 14,000 jobs that are in danger.
But Mr. Mabena, I spoke to the minister yesterday. The minister says they have not been consulted about this.
Well, through the minister yesterday afternoon also said that she has spoken 3-4 weeks ago with Cynthia Carroll and Chris Griffiths about this matter, and she then said it's about humane and things like that, and that they were going to come back about it. So there has been, I have it on authority that there has been discussion and consultation, and I think it's understandable.